It's kind of like soggy biscuit. You guys know what soggy biscuit is?
You guys nasty.
Soggy biscuits?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know? You're not familiar?
It's like a hazing like ritual, right?
So
What's
basically, you have a guy. You have guys in a room,
What?
and the lights are off, and they're all around a biscuit. And you're asking, why is the biscuit soggy? Why is the name of the thing called soggy biscuit? Well, you have a bunch of guys in a room with their dicks out, and they're all jacking off. The last one to come eats the biscuit.
No,
That can't be real. Who does that?
That is
bro?
real.
Who
No
would
way.
eat it?
That
Though?
is
Like,
real.
why would you agree on
I mean,
it?
it's a real concept. Have I heard of anyone ever doing it? No.
Dude,
Thank God, no.
It's kind of like credit card roulette. You know, you have 16 people, and it's like you're hoping you're the guy not to be picked because it's gonna be a really big load
Yo.
in money terms.
And imagine they all have bad diet.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's also
That's the last thing I'm fucking worried about.
No, that's the
Diet.
No, if I'm on it, like if I'm doing that thing, that's the first thing I'm worrying about.
Well,
And
you're
then-
worried about that because you've actually had to taste it.
No,
Mhm.
bro. You can imagine how it tastes too.
another good.
Can I?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Can
Another
I?
another good
Didn't
now.
you suck your own dick?
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Him doing that makes me think he finished in his mouth.
That's not bad. I do.
Exactly.
That's how it
You
feels the
do.
best. I mean, if you had your girl
That's
sucking
why
you
he
off, would you want
That's
to?
why he changed his diet, bro.
That's why I eat so clean. That's
Yeah.
why I'm so in shape. The key is to suck your own dick.
Yeah.
Then you have something at stake for what you eat.
Exactly. On
Yeah,
our
remember
Patreon
that?
is the full video.
On the page.
A good analogy for like soggy biscuit. It's kind of like when
We
you're.
know what soggy biscuit is. Okay?
Yeah, we figured
Yeah,
what
this
it
is funny.
out,
I was just
bro.
thinking about it.
We understood
So,
it.
what's
now.
your
so we got the
analogy?
credit card roulette analogy. Another analogy is like you're running from a bear. You don't want to be the slowest guy running from the bear. You just got to be faster than the slowest guy. As long as you're the second guy to finish, you're
But
good.
like, how are they all finishing on the biscuit? What if some
You're all
of them
standing
are
in
like?
a circle.
Yeah,
I'd
you're all
imagine.
standing in
No,
a-
but what if you kind of overshoot and like hits the other guy across?
then he.
Then it's like friendly fire. You know what happens?
Then he's gonna aim back at you.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna finish too.
But doesn't he have to like go again because then it's not 16 people in a circle?
You can't just reload
Yeah.
like that.
Do what's funny.
But then you lose, right? Because then you would be last, so you would have to eat it.
I thought you said if you came first and then it like totally missed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So you
but
have to go
you
again
came
because you have to
first,
do it on the
though.
biscuit, bro.
Nah,
Dude, if you
These are
finish,
extra
maybe if you
strings.
played soggy biscuit, right?
She'd be the one eating the biscuit.
Yo, no.
We are no like aficionados of the
I'm just
soggy
like,
biscuit
I'm just
trade.
trying to
We
understand,
can't-
you know.
Yeah.
if you
The
Trust me, we're
logistics.
just as lost as you are. Okay,
Yo.
but I don't think that's in the rule set.
It's not.
I've never heard that degree of specificity before. But you can play that in your game.
if you finish first, what does that say about you?
That you're not trying to eat the biscuit.
Yeah.
No, but like you're first to come. You know, like
But you have the goal in mind before you start, so that
Yeah.
means you're motivated and
Yeah.
disciplined enough to do it.
That means you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
means you're the quickest to get aroused
Yeah.
and finish.
You're also probably
room
the
of
most
men.
likely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He got it.
I'm real bad with that. That's why the guy said I looked autistic because I move a lot.
Who said that?
Someone in the comments.
Are you
That's why
serious?
I don't watch any of the videos. I don't look at the.
Yes.
I don't look at anything anymore. I'm like,
Autistic.
fuck it.
Your mental's fucked up.
Oh,
Yo,
seriously? What the fuck? Are those videos?
I didn't hear no sync running.
Did you wash your hands? Ugh,
Yo.
that's the piss.
Yeah, it's a.
You know, he does the 2-in-1.
Yeah.
Pisses on his hands as if it's washing, you know.
He uses his hands as the tube.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Because he's a
Oh.
grower.
Oh, you gotta-
To
You
aim,
need a little
bro.
extra
Oh, that's
channel
funny,
to
yeah,
get my
like,
stream.
and then he controls the pressure like
dude, I'd rather be a grower than a shower. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think that's more impressive too.
Yeah, it is more
It's
impressive.
more
Because
impressive.
your expectations are down, so you're more impressed later. But if let's say you don't know that person's a shower, so you see it and you're like, I wonder what that's gonna be like, and then it's the same thing, and you're like, okay.
It just
Yeah,
inflates.
you go-
Yeah.
You go from a 2 to 8, like that shit's crazy. Like that, you'd be like, whoa. And then also, it's like really practical, like when you're in your daily life.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't got your dick rubbing up against your
Really?
shit.
Does it
Yeah.
make that
Yeah,
much
it
of
It
a
doesn't
difference?
get caught in your fly or nothing.
Dude, yeah. Dude, fucking like abrasive underwear is the worst. Like that shit hurts. I don't know if you guys ever like. No,
I usually
Just
have
me?
pretty cozy underwear. That's the one thing I won't skimp on
I-
price wise.
Yeah, I actually think I had abrasive underwear when I was a kid, but I was so young that like I'd never noticed it
Mm?
until I got older and bought like
Dude,
nicer
not gonna
underwear.
lie.
Yeah.
I think one time I borrowed your underwear.
Which one?
I it was like you have like blue, it was like blue ones and they're like tight as hell. For I this is off
He's
memory, so I don't
probably,
remember.
like, sizes.
What?
I don't remember. I don't remember this. I don't remember correctly.
Uh-huh.
So,
What kind of underwear was it?
I don't know the brand. I think it was
It was the
Hanes.
cheeky ones.
It had those
Hey.
smears all over.
I've never had
Yeah.
blue Hanes underwear.
Alright.
Fruit of the
Maybe you
Loom.
borrowed my stepdad's underwear.
Yo,
That would've been
that's
even
crazy.
weirder.
Dude, imagine.
You wearing my dad's underwear.
He's like, where's my
Dude,
underwear?
he's like a borderline pedo then.
What?
Like, he's
He's
rubbing-
like, you're
rubbing
the
dick.
one
You're
that
the
took it.
thief, bro. You're the thief. What do you
You
mean?
Yeah,
stole
never
the
mind.
underwear.
Just rubbing dick with a kid. You know, that's like
Yo, did you return it?
I think so, yeah.
I think
Oh.
so.
I don't fucking know.
Well,
I don't remember.
I've never owned a pair of blue Hanes underwear.
Yeah.
Maybe it was your own underwear.
Yeah, so the story
Nah,
that
he
goes
only wears those grandpa undies. You know, the big shorts
Bro,
that
what
go down to the knee.
No way.
Yeah.
are you guys talking about?
Okay.
Look at them tighty
Wait.
whities. No, I'm just-
What are you talking about?
Yo.
Oh, it's a
You
Supreme.
got me pulling out my underwear now?
It's Supreme,
You
bro.
roasting me?
Nah, you got those grandpa shorts.
Yo, so let's hear the story.
So
that
yeah,
goes
there's
with
a
it.
story that goes with the all right, is this so what you were referring to off the pod, we were talking about a time I went to a comedy show. I went with my ex. We were going to
What?
a comedy show.
I asked you about a comedy show?
What?
No, we were talking
No,
about
talking about dicks.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
So we went to a comedy show and
Yeah.
I'm in the front, which is like the worst spot to be.
The
'cause-
best
That's the
spot.
best
They
That's
pick
the
on
best
you,
spot.
not-
roasted?
Yeah, I want to get
exactly.
roasted. I hate
You're
getting
gonna
roasted.
go there because you're gonna get roasted. You have the opportunity. Roast.
I don't want that.
Yeah,
so
see,
I wouldn't sit in the front.
we're in the same boat. Yeah, so because the stage light is on the comedian, but some of it sprinkles onto people in the first row. So
Yeah.
the comedian only sees people in the front row because
Yeah.
he's getting blinded, and he sees people that are also in the light. He doesn't see anyone dark in the back that's like sitting in the dark.
Mhm.
So I'm in the light, and this guy, I guess he had bad material or he's doing crowd work. So
Yeah.
he starts like picking on people in the front, and this is like, I would say like towards the middle set, like in the middle of the whole show. It's probably,
Who was he?
I don't know his fucking name. But he
Oh, it was just some guy.
He's some
Yeah.
guy that's going up for a set. It wasn't like a famous guy.
Uh-huh.
And he points at me, and he starts like making fun of like he starts like prying into my life, trying to find something,
Yeah.
right?
Wh-
And
What did he ask you?
I already know like what like the purpose of him talking to me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So like I'm giving him nothing.
To start cracking up, yeah.
He's like, so what do you do for work? I'm just like, nothing too much. You know, I'm in college still. You know, and then he's like, what college you go to? And it's like, oh, it's somewhere in New York. It's like right here. You know, like I'm giving him nothing.
Yeah.
So then he's like still prying because I think when he switches off, it's kind of like he gave up on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, he's really fucking, he's like trying to get something.
Uh-huh.
So then I'm with my girlfriend at the time, and he goes like, does he have a big dick? And then she's like a shy girl. Like
Uh-huh.
if you talk to her, she probably wouldn't. So she just said nothing. She just says nothing.
Just like
And it's the blankest thing. Like, and then I'm looking at her, and I'm in a lose-lose. I tell her to
Yeah.
say something when everyone's looking at me.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like I have a small dick. If I say nothing and she says nothing, which she did, then it looks like I have a small dick.
Uh-huh.
And I have a decently like above average or average dick, right?
Yeah.
And like she was
You
just
sure about that?
She was I'm positive, bro. And she was just silent.
Did the
Uh-huh.
relationship end after that?
No,
night?
I talked to her after. I was like, bro, you gotta fucking say something. Now everyone thinks I have a small ass dick. Yeah, so then it was just a 10-minute set
Uh-huh.
of him just being like, you got a small dick, right? And then she's like, she didn't say anything. Like, what does that mean? And it's just like, the most awkward shit. And because of that, I don't want to sit in the front anymore. I'm not sitting in the front. Because when you're a couple, they're gonna attack the guy over the girl. Like 90% of the time. Unless the girl is like really something obvious about them, or like they talk funny, or like, you know, like something like that they could just point and laugh at, right? So the guy is always gonna get the short end of the stick, like 90% of the time.
So that's what makes it fun. You know, that's why I want to be
Because
in
you're
the front.
you would be the girl that's being protected by a shield of.
But
of
you know
ethics.
what? I would add on to the jokes and I'd make them funny. You know, everybody wants to
Yo,
laugh.
you do that.
Yeah, I would do that too.
Yeah, right.
No, you
Yeah,
get
it's very
heckled.
tiny, micro.
You've never seen a comedy show.
What?
I've seen so many
You get-
comedy
It's the
shows.
They
best
hate-
thing,
They
bro.
hate
Many
hecklers.
times.
You remember it until the end of your life. You know,
They hate hecklers.
it's not
Yeah, but
heckling,
if you're sitting
bro.
right next to the person,
Yeah,
they're
if he's
probably
talking
like,
to you.
No, if he's asking me a question,
Yeah.
I would make it funny. I would say like ridiculous things back. Like if he asked me, like, okay, you got a small dick, like, yeah, man, it's a micro penis.
Yes,
I
exactly.
wouldn't. Oh, dude, I
Just
couldn't-
give him. He'll ask you something. Try to get something ridiculous, and you give him something ridiculous on purpose.
Oh man, that's so cringe. If I ever went
where
to
do
a
you
show
go
with
to
any of you
school?
guys,
Clown corny.
if I went to a show with you and you said that, I would
What?
fuck,
What?
it's over.
What?
It's
What?
fucking over.
Really?
You're like,
It's
yeah,
so
you got a micro
fun.
penis. I would be like, no. Just
Or
embarrassment.
you're gonna pull it out in front of the crowd, and then we're like, "It's a grower." Wait, it's a grower.
What did your ex say when
Uh,
you talked to her after? Was she
She's
like,
like, she
I'm sorry? Or
Yeah,
was she
she was-
just like,
she's
I don't know.
her personality is shy. So like I can't like I expected that, you know? Like
But when he
like-
asked, you were just like, oh no.
yeah, dude, I was like
Like,
I'm gonna be
damn.
exposed.
and the guy got no laughs, which made it better
Mhm.
for me. Because I was like, oh, he's bombing and that's like good for me. Like, fuck you. Like
Yeah.
So but that's like the whole story.
But you know it's crazy that guys get shamed for having small dicks or even like slightly less than average. But a girl can't like you can't shame a girl for being fat, you know?
Yeah.
One thing you can change and another thing you can't. Like, you know, you're born with it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I find that crazy.
that is definitely crazy.
Yeah, right? So much bullying on the internet about that. too.
Although I'm pretty sure they have like these penis extenders that you could put on and it like stretches.
Oh yeah. You know what you know you know how you
You
go
were
like
down that bad, you know?
you know how you go
I
like
guess you tried, huh?
Wow.
Just kidding.
Wow, how did
Did
you
it
know?
work?
Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah.
you know how you go on porn sites and they show like a really like they have ads and it's like a really small dick and it's like take this pill in 2 weeks. I saw an ad for a dick extender and it's like you know the torturing machines where they tearing your limbs apart.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Like it's like that but just for your dick.
Yeah, what the
It's like-
fuck?
It's like a crank that you
Are
fucking
you serious?
No way.
Wait, oh, it's a crank?
Yeah,
So
to
how is it?
extend
I don't know
it.
about
I guess it's like a squeeze method. It's jelking. We talked about that. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
similar,
yeah.
but it's like more manual.
Damn.
and also,
Oh, that way you can
How
like,
do you
leave it on
attach
while
it,
you
though?
sleep.
yeah.
But how do you attach it?
That's what I'm saying.
Squeezes. It squeezes your shit, and it fucking like.
Maybe it uses like a resistance band type of thing.
mm.
I really
then
hope
it,
I
like,
never have to.
You know, you like cinch it
experience
down
that.
on something.
Yeah, you just fucking clamp your dick
Yeah, like
onto a piece of wood.
yeah,
Yo.
exactly. And it just
Like a splint.
leave it
like-
overnight.
Yeah,
Maybe, yo, you could do that manually at home.
yeah,
Have you tried?
but I prefer
No,
to
but
buy.
yeah, just running it through.
Oh.
Yeah, you know that's why.
Uh-huh.
You laughed
Okay.
a little too sus there.
That's why I'm
Very
a
sus.
shower.
Yeah.
It only
It
works on
just
one half, but
remains
not
like
the other
that.
one.
Yeah, that's funny.
I think
It's like taking. It's like getting those like muscle implants
Uh-huh.
because like they look nice, but then when you actually
they don't
gotta,
look
When you
nice.
flex.
when you got to use it,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Then it doesn't
yeah,
actually do
yeah,
too
yeah,
much.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you have you seen those like
Wait, before
injections? The
we
oil
go into
injections?
that,
What?
before you just keep that in your head. So, also I would like to point out that when we were talking about, well, when I was talking about, dick pills working, or when on the websites that they advertise it, like if they actually did work, everyone would be popping that shit. Like
Everyone would be
What
tapping.
the-
Everyone would
you know
be
what
tapping.
I'm
What they
saying?
put-
You know-
what-
like yeah, because like people that, well, not everyone, like people with like a 10-inch dick wouldn't be popping it, but like I'm saying like people that like want a bigger one would be popping it, and And also, if it did work, then it would be like advertised everywhere, like Viagra or like some ED stuff. Like it would be advertised heavily, not on porn sites.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yes,
No,
but
I
no,
agree.
no.
because
I agree.
breast implants work, but you don't see breast implant advertisements everywhere.
But not everyone's
No, no, no,
self-conscious
but the
about their
thing-
breasts.
But
Not
the
everyone's
thing is,
self-conscious about their dick.
But people that are, I would say that's like probably that's one of the things guys get bullied for though.
No, but honestly, like Viagra, the only reason you see advertisements for it is because it actually has health benefits.
Mm.
Like you take it for heart purposes to dilute your blood or something like that to make it less thicker, so it doesn't clog. And like when you
But
know-
that's not what the ads are trying
I
to sell you
I
on.
thought
Yeah.
it just gave you a
Dude,
boner.
dude,
The
it's
ads are
hilarious.
trying to sell you on
Well,
some
yes,
wrinkly
but
old ass
the-
people with their arms around each other.
But because they're able to actually have health effects, I feel like it's more ethical to advertise it and then say a side effect may be fucking boners for 12 hours, you know? But with the other pill, you can't have any health benefits. So you're not going to see any ads
Uh-huh.
on the subway, you know, stating that, oh, take this pill and your dick will grow like 2 inches, you know? It's not going to work like that. It has to be like, yeah, you're going to cure your dementia.
Do you know what's
know?
funny? That Viagra was meant for the heart, and then it turned into a dick pill.
And people
Hmm.
can die from it.
Yeah.
Didn't you know that?
Really?
Because it's a blood
Yeah.
thinner. Yeah.
Oh, so like if you get injured while you're on it, you would die, or is it just?
I think it can lead. I don't know. I'm like not a fact. Don't fact check me on this, but I personally think that if there's too much blood pumping and then you are like sexually aroused, you're probably gonna have high blood pressure and you probably can die from that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense. I
Yeah.
thought it just gave you a boner. Anyway, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
All right. So, you know when you're like looking at someone, you're having a conversation, you see something in their teeth, and like if they're your friend, you're gonna be like, "Hey, yo, you got a little something in there," you know, let them know. And if it's a stranger, you just, you know, let them rock on. Like, how close do you have to be to someone to say like, "Hey, you got food in your teeth," or like, "Hey, you got someone on your face," or you know, something like that?
I just say it. You don't have to be close to me.
Yeah, I don't think you have to be very close.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm team not close because no matter what, they think better of you. Like, oh, yo, he helped me out. You know? So
But
it's
what if
always a
they're
win.
like, what if it was like, all right, for example, like they popped a pimple, right, and they scratched it. Now they got some dead skin, and you pointed out their insecurity. Now they're like mad at you because you pointed out like an
Nah,
insecurity.
That's dumb as hell.
Because they can't-
That's dumb as hell.
Or they might feel.
Who the hell are you talking
If you
to
didn't-
that acts like this? Which ungrateful bastard got tight at you for telling them that they got like dookie on their face?
Bro, listen. In his defense,
Like, what?
I had the face. I had that face. I
Uh-huh.
remember like when I was
Immature
like
people.
19, I had still like
That was
some
not very long
acne.
ago.
Not too long ago. Yeah, I still
Uh-huh.
had some acne, right? On
Uh-huh.
my face especially, and I would still wear makeup. Like now I basically the only thing I do is my eyeliner, right? But before I would still do foundation too. And so I had this big ass juicy pimple, right? That would I popped, right? And then I put foundation over it. But afterwards, it started secreting some juices out of it. So it kind
Jeez.
of got really crusty around my cheek.
Uh-huh.
And that person pointed out, I was like, "That's some dirt on your face." And then like he pointed right at my pimple, and I was like, "No!" You know, and I was like a
Well-
crust of dead skin, and it just lifted like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
like
the
that's
worst-
embarrassing.
Actually,
The worst part is because he thinks it's dirt.
Yeah,
That's the worst part.
He thinks it's dirt,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just my makeup and my pimple juice.
Yeah,
You
you know
know?
what? You know what? That in that scenario, you should be mad because
What? Should you though?
You just said.
let me
anytime-
run it through.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
let's
it's
see.
different because when there's
I
something.
try to look good. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I try to look good.
When there's something in your teeth that's accidental and you didn't know it was there, but when you put makeup on a pimple, you
To
know
cover it up.
you know the pimple's there.
Yeah.
The whole point of the makeup is to make your face look better, and then
and
they
then somebody
point out
points it out, and you're like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
they still see it."
because when there's something in your teeth or something on your face, you don't know it's there, and it's like my day got better, or
Yeah.
people in the future will not see it because of you. But everyone's gonna see the fucking big ass pimple.
And
with,
now I know people see it. You know, that's
Yeah.
the thing. And before I didn't know people can actually like see it and be like, "Oh, that looks fucking disgusting."
different
right?
scenarios. Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely makes your brain feels better when you feel like people don't really notice, even though they look at you like this and just stare at your pimple the whole time.
You
Have
ever
you
had
done
that?
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
I
would
do that
look at-
subconsciously. It's really bad.
I would look at someone and I would like look down on like whatever is
Eyes up
bothering
here.
me.
Eyes
Yeah.
up here.
I'm like,
So, verdict is you don't have to be close at all to let
Hell
them know.
no.
No, I think it's a win.
But if you let them know about something that they can't change, then you're an asshole.
yeah,
That's a very fine line to walk, though, because like, what if you don't
that-
know
I don't
because you
think so.
think
Nah, I
it's
don't think
dirt?
it's a
What do you
fine
mean?
line.
But like, if
What
the
fine
guy
line?
thought it was dirt, right? That
Uh-huh.
like he thought he was doing the good thing.
he's stupid.
But
Okay.
everybody
Wait.
has acne, bro. Everybody has acne, and you can
Yeah, he
use your
should
brain
know.
and think, okay, this girl trying to be all cute here, okay, and I'm pointing out that
Wait.
big ass pimple on her face.
Yeah, but he might.
Wait, hold up.
Maybe you did so well hiding it, he didn't know it was a pimple, and
No.
That's
why.
what I'm saying.
No,
I mean, yo, like,
you never do so good with those juicy pimples that ooze out juices, okay?
All right, you gotta stop saying.
well, you
juicy.
didn't know that it was oozing.
I did know. That's why I put the thing on it, and then it got fucking wet.
No, you popped it. That's
I
why it
popped
got
it,
all
yeah.
wet.
Yes. So, yo, it was oozing, right? Or it wasn't oozing when you put the foundation on, so you thought you were good. But then it changed because it oozed.
No, but it doesn't matter
Why does it not matter?
because I thought people still can't see it.
Because you didn't know the current state that it was in.
Exactly.
So wouldn't you rather know that
No,
the state
what
of it
can I do
changed?
about it? I can't do
Yeah, you
anything
can't do
about
anything
it.
about that.
Like in the middle of the day, like I'm not gonna go and buy something to cover
All right, let
it
me
up, you know?
let me because I think wearing makeup is such a woman thing that it's like, or a feminine thing rather, that like we can't relate to it, right? So I think to a scenario to put it into perspective that we can understand. Let's say there's like a stain on your pants
Uh-huh.
or stain on your shirt rather, like a ketchup stain,
Yeah.
right? I think
Ketchup?
ketchup.
Wife beater stain.
I know you would fucking bully me for that. Or
What?
or like picture. Like a picture?
Uh-huh.
you would get at me. I remember like 3 years ago you'd like
You want a picture?
Yeah.
We don't sell water around here.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. So I think like a ketchup stain is something more relatable where like if someone points it out like, oh, you got something on your shirt, like fuck, like
yeah.
like I fucking know I got something on my
Like for
shirt.
example, imagine pointing out sweat stains. On
Yeah.
someone's
I think-
armpits,
Yeah.
and they can't do anything about it because
Yeah.
they're like 5 hours.
He
into
can't
their
relate
I
to
think
that.
it-
The whole point is to
Oh
fucking
yeah,
relate.
you can't relate, bro.
It depends. Yeah, because I don't. So
Yeah, man.
So I think it depends how you take it, though. Because, like,
I think most people would take it very personal, especially when it's something that they can't change half day in.
Yeah.
Fine line.
But
because
like-
you think you're doing a good thing, but they don't.
Nah,
They-
but,
but,
like, food in the teeth,
or
that's-
something on your face.
That's
is
off.
different.
It's different
But that
scenario.
was something on your face.
No, that was my face, bro. That's something on my face.
Okay.
You know, it's different. Like eyelash on your face, that's one thing. But a whole ass.
It's like
pimple?
telling an elephant you got a big fucking nose.
Exactly.
Like, no shit. Yeah.
Well,
So now I know I can never ask you, do I have something in my teeth?
because I'll let you know.
No, because you're not gonna let me know, bro. Based on your answer.
Well, my logic would have been like the closer you are to the
Uh-huh.
person, the more comfortable I would feel to maybe point out something that they like you might not want to see or someone else might not want to see. I feel like I have to be a little closer than like
So you know
Just-
that they're not gonna be offended.
I think it's a win on all ends because they think more of you. They're like, oh wow, Andrew had my back. Pretty cool. Like I didn't go walking around looking
But then
like
you
a
know they would
dumbass.
think about all the people they spoke before you
Yeah.
that said nothing,
not
and
your
they would be
problem.
embarrassed.
That's not your problem.
Yeah.
You just look like a better guy.
you
Like,
do
they
look
didn't
even
tell
better.
me.
You look even better at that point, yeah. But jump into what you said. I want to jump off that. You were saying like men don't do makeup, obviously. Like predominantly that's true, but I feel like men have beards, and that's like the makeup for men,
Yeah.
Hmm.
right?
Yeah. I personally suck at growing beards. You know, like I have my patchy shit.
Shabby makeup
Uh-huh.
job.
You know, me and Ed, yeah, from the same tree.
are
You know,
we?
You can't grow
You're
a
from
beard.
Mexico.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. You know, a little Mexico in me. Yeah.
But anyway, I shaved today. I don't know if you could tell, but when I went into work, I had probably like 5 different people tell me that I looked like under the age of like 12.
I think you look better shaved.
I look better shaved.
Yeah.
They didn't tell
no
me if it was
facial
good
hair
or
is
bad,
better.
but they told me that I looked 12, and I'm just taking that to be a bad thing. You know?
Really? I think
Yeah,
they're
I don't wanna
just
be
jealous,
12.
bro. They're just jealous.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I don't know. Wait, what?
I think when you're shaven, you look like you might try to sell me like a car. But when you got your beard, you might sell me like a crack pipe.
Okay, so age and I look sketchier with the beard.
I don't know. I feel
Duly
like
noted.
beauty standards on like whether or not like to put on makeup or like have a beard is different across cultures. Like in Western world, I think it's more accepted for guys to have like beards, and a lot of girls like it here more.
Mhm.
But like for example, in a lot of Asian countries like South Korea and whatever, and Japan, guys don't have much beard growing, so they have pretty cute faces. I think without any beard.
Okay.
Without any beard.
You got
I
it.
didn't think you, were going there.
You gotta type.
And they
You like
all
'em
have
younger.
makeup. And they all have they all
You
of
like
them
him
have
15
makeup.
years younger.
Wait, what?
All of them have makeup. You know, in
The
K-pop.
guys?
Yeah, in K-pop.
Oh yeah,
Well, yeah, but
yeah.
they're
I mean,
performers.
Even,
Like, I
even
mean,
Western actors.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
But it's not as noticeable as if you were to watch like a live show of like some K-pop thing, and you would see like a white cast
Oh
from like
yeah,
their thing. Yeah.
yeah. Yo, it's so severe.
Yeah, they like
Yeah.
really they put on the foundation and they put the whitest mineral blocking like sunscreen that
Mhm.
has the whitest cast. So like literally on camera you see it, and they have lipstick and everything. So
The men?
yeah,
I
they
didn't know
have-
that.
what color lipstick?
red, bro.
Like bright.
Yeah, bright red, and their face is pale white in
Mm.
most
So,
cases.
And it's basically like they look like a mime,
Yeah,
you know, where like your entire face is white, but then your skin tone is like 10 times darker,
Yeah.
like
Mm.
to their neck.
Is
Yeah.
it really like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah.
I might have to look some K-pop
That's-
videos up.
That's funny that happened to you at work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I was like so confident walking in. I was like, oh yeah, clean shaven. You know, I'm gonna do well. And that was like
Do well.
within 10 minutes, someone said something, and I was like, and like I knew this would happen. But
I mean you
10
do look
minutes?
younger, but I feel like it comes to the fact that you look more well kept, so it makes you feel like you're a little bit younger. Whereas if you have a beard growing, it makes you feel like life is fucking you in the
Yeah, it
ass.
look-
so you're not doing
It doesn't
anything
look like
about
you
it.
hit your midlife crisis
Yeah,
yet.
exactly.
okay,
So you know what I'm saying?
damn, I'm having a lot of revelations about my beard.
Yeah. I feel like your question before is actually a projection of the way that you react when people you don't know very well point out things to you,
No,
like
but
your
you-
beard.
So it's funny you say that because I feel I would want someone to tell me something.
Mhm.
If I was like, if I'm on the other side, I'd want someone to mention it, even if I
Yeah.
don't know who they are.
Yeah.
But when I'm on the opposite side, you know, when I'm trying to like point something out, then I'm like, oh, do I know them enough? Are they gonna get mad? Am I gonna make things awkward? And I get in
Mhm.
my own head. And because I get in my own head, that I just can't get out of my own way.
Yeah, I
sometimes.
think it's something that if you know is there, like if they're meant to have like let's say frosting on their shirt or whatever, not
Frost.
not like that's like a thing or like
like
maybe-
they're trying to
yeah.
eat ice cream cake
Yeah.
in like the afternoon and they got some frost.
Yeah, or like-
or is that what you do?
I was trying to
frosting,
I
bro.
was so
You should have said ketchup,
all
bro.
right,
Like
all right,
you
let
did
me
that show.
let me get into all right. The reason why the full story.
There's no full story.
All right, there's no full
Wait,
story.
wait,
There's
wait,
no full
what?
story.
What do you mean?
All right,
He's trying to pull
You got
stuff.
some frosting on you?
No, not
No,
me.
no, wait, stop. Let's drop it. Let's drop it. I don't want to talk too much about work, but basically
Yeah.
in his scenario,
Somebody at work got frosting and they were walking
in
around.
wait, in his scenario, like let's say he thought his beard looked nice.
Uh-huh.
Someone like you
Did someone straight up say you look funny or
They
something?
said I look like I'm 12.
like he's 15
oh,
years
And it
old.
wasn't
so
like
they
a-
straight up came at you.
Well, they just
Yeah.
were like, you
So
look
if
like
it's-
you're 12, and
so
they
if
just
it's-
walked
Who was it, a
away.
guy or a girl?
A guy,
if it's meant to
How
look
old was he?
if
old.
if it's meant
he
to
was
jealous.
old.
if it's meant to look good like a beard or with makeup, then you get mad. But if something accidental or something that's not intentional, like let's say something in your teeth or ketchup on your shirt, then you know it's okay to say it. Yeah. Yeah.
But that guy was old.
Yeah, he's pretty old.
telling you.
Oh,
I
so
bet he could grow a mean beard, bro.
No,
if
it's
he
not about
wanted.
growing a beard. It's about you looking young, and that's something he can't do because he's fucking old.
Whoa, I think
Coming at his-
that maybe if Rob
then
was
you'd
a
be
girl and it was an older woman,
Yeah.
I think. But for dudes, I feel like that, like,
Really?
yeah, age isn't
yeah,
really,
that
like,
age thing and
crazy.
like how you look doesn't like come off so strongly.
Hmm.
Not
Yeah.
yeah, because they say guys age
You
like
know,
fine wine. you
It
know?
might be. It might be. If an older dude saw a younger guy that was more athletic, then I could see that. Yeah, yeah,
Because
Really?
their ego.
yeah. If a
Yeah.
younger dude was like
Buff
bigger
and
or
shit?
yeah, or like more in shape, then yeah, I
Mm.
feel like I could see that. Because like most people that I meet in like the fitness world,
Mhm.
because I'm like very deep into cycling, will be like, oh wow, like yeah, I was that fit when I was your age too, and like like oh yeah, I was so in shape.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, or like
yeah.
even normal people,
Yeah.
like even
I
like
used to play
like
sports in
relatives. Yeah,
college.
they're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I used to play sports. I'm like, yeah, but come on, you weren't riding like hundreds of miles every week, and you know what I'm saying, and
You
like
got
Yeah.
an
doing
ego check.
ultra endurance like 36-hour events. You were doing that, really?
Ah,
I
yeah.
don't say
you
that.
wouldn't
I don't
say
say
that.
that. But I'm like, oh, so like, obviously, like they know they're like not at that level, but they want to be able to say
I
you
once
know,
was.
that I once was. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
And I
They'd
think-
rather be washed up than like never been. kind of
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And I think that's where the insecurity for guys versus like girls conventionally is.
Mm.
Because it's an ego thing.
Yeah.
But for girls, I personally feel like you start looking better after you hit like after mid 25s.
Nah.
Yeah, and
Uh.
let me explain you why. Let me explain you why.
I don't think so.
No.
Let's go. Yeah.
Not based on like looks or whatever, but
Uh-huh.
based on style and like the
Mm.
way you do things. Because at that point, your youth is going away, right? So you're not going back in age. You're only getting older. So in order for you to attract better looking guys, more successful guys, you have to start putting more effort into how you do your hair, what you dress, how you do your makeup and all that shit. But when you're younger, you're kind of you look fine, so you don't really have to care too much. So you
Uh-huh.
just go as however you like. So you know what I'm saying?
So you're saying the older they get, the more they gotta fake it.
The more
Yo!
That's what you just said.
no, not faking it. The more effort you have to put in to just
Into
look
one.
good. To look good, bro. Just
Yeah.
like
To look
So-
good in all other ways except how you naturally are.
All right, so
Hey,
so I think with age with women that I know not only with women but with age as a person, I think the race really matters. Like
The
this,
race?
Let me put you guys through this.
Uh-huh.
Like white people, like they decline in looks with age, like very like linear,
Linearly.
yeah. And then
Linear.
Asians,
Linear.
and then Asians,
Posturally.
and then Asians, they look good like all the time,
Uh-huh.
and it gets to that one age where they just get hit with a brick, and they look old as shit.
Yeah.
This goes for like the Indian people, and then Asians like myself or like Ed.
Like yourself.
Yeah, and then they're just saying like, they're just saying like black don't crack,
Uh-huh.
which means they look good until like very
But do they?
like Pat. I don't know,
They
but
do.
that's the saying.
And
That's the
there's a
thing.
scientific reason why.
But do all of them? Because some of them are lighter.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
some of them are mixed.
Yeah. Well, interestingly enough, I think the average black person,
Mhm.
right, has enough melanin in their skin to give them a natural SPF of 15. So imagine you literally just wore SPF 15 sunscreen.
But I
sun
heard
doesn't hurt
that's-
you.
Yeah,
But I
like,
heard
all
that's
the time.
actually wrong, which is why a lot of the times you kind of don't know when skin cancer is coming because they think that they're not affected by the UVA and UVB rays, right? So they
Mhm.
don't put sunscreen.
Yeah.
But actually, it's a thing, and they have to start. And a lot of dermatologists now are actually saying that they still need to put it on.
But I
Well,
think
of
they
course they
still
should
get
put it on.
They still
Yeah.
get that extra layer of protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like-
more
well-
than someone like me
You know,
would have.
let's say that their skin tone is on average it gives them a protection of SPF 15, right?
Mhm.
But SPF 15 is still not enough
Oh yeah,
to
yeah.
Yeah.
prevent sun cancer. You know,
Yeah,
you would
yeah.
still put on SPF 50 to go
Mhm,
out.
It's
mhm.
kind of like Russians are really good with the cold, but if there's a blizzard outside, they're still gonna freeze their ass off. You know, it's something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, but going off of work, because you were talking about work earlier, I've been listening to audiobooks recently at work.
Yeah.
Just like when there's downtime and there's nothing to do, put in all my reports and all that.
Huh?
Like I would like put on something like a podcast or like an audiobook. Do you guys think audiobooks?
I thought you were gonna start plugging like audible.com.
Now that we're monetized, like,
Now-
yeah, so audible.com /
That brings us to today's sponsor, audible.com.
So audiobooks, do you guys think it's when you listen to it, it's the same as reading a book?
No.
I feel like you don't get the same
You
kind
don't
of
pay attention.
interpretation because you're hearing it through someone else's presentation,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yes, you're gathering probably like 80 to 90% of everything in the book, but you're getting it through like a different lens of the narrator. Like
It's framed already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he might you
Read
know,
it through a
narrate
lens.
it like oh, this is a serious moment, but to you you're like, oh yeah, he did this, he did that. Like, you know. I feel like just, you're seeing it through a different lens kind of thing.
Yeah, actually, that's interesting because you process it like they give you processed information in a certain way, and then you're processing off their processed information rather than you coming to your own conclusions while reading it and processing it yourself in more like organic or way that you normally think.
Like even
That's
a book
interesting.
like Harry Potter, like when you read it, you like form this image in your head of what the character looks like. But when they read it, if they like, emphasize one thing very much, maybe like your view of them shifts, like, oh, maybe they're, a lot bigger, tie than I thought they had. Or, I don't know. Like those are all right, that was a bad example.
Yeah.
but, like,
I
you know
I
what
don't know
mean?
if there's
Like-
one guy in Harry Potter that ever wore a tie, bro.
Yeah, there's been.
They do?
I think so.
Coming down with the critique.
When there was a
hammer.
No, the guy,
I think
the
they wear,
werewolf,
like,
the
robes and
werewolf
shit.
guy.
No,
The werewolf guy.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
Ooh,
about.
I had
Yeah.
that on
He
lock.
was the one dude
The
that actually had
Azkaban.
a whole ass suit on and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like during the prom thingy that they had,
Yeah.
the ball, I'm sure that one of the guys wore it.
Oh.
For the dance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The students had definitely
they
had
did.
it.
Yeah, no,
And
okay,
they
about
also
it.
wore bow ties and whatever. And
The
the
bow
girls
ties.
were all like
For the
dressed up and
dance.
shit. Yeah, exactly. For the
I
dance.
forgot that
When
happened.
Harry took the twins.
Took the twins?
Bro. He took
Spoilers! Spoilers!
Wait, hold on, what?
Spoilers!
He had those two
Yeah.
Indian
20 years ago.
girls, because he
Oh,
was too
shit.
pussy to ask that Asian girl he liked,
Spoilers.
man.
Yeah. Wait, does he? What?
I'm joking.
What?
I was joking. It's been out for decades. You know?
Wait, Harry Potter was trying to get with the Asian chick?
Yeah, before he got with Hermione or whatever her name is.
Did he get with Hermione?
Uh,
Nah, I thought
No,
it was
Ron.
No,
yeah,
Ron
did.
did.
Ron was with
Yeah,
he,
Ron.
yeah,
he
yeah.
had a crush on her, but then he decided that he's gonna move on. So he liked this other Asian girl from a different class.
Uh-huh.
But then before he got a chance to ask her out, some other popular guy from another school asked her out because it was during the games.
Cedric Diggory.
Ah.
Yeah,
I think it was
exactly.
Cedric.
And she was like,
I
"I'm
could be
sorry,
wrong.
Harry.
Uh-huh.
I've already been asked." And he was like,
You
"Oh."
have to do the accent.
And then her Indian friends were nearby, so he was like, "I guess you wanna come." And then they
Yeah.
were stuck
I guess
with
you want to
Ron.
come.
I got they're like, yo,
And
I
then
got
Ron
you the
looked
next
like a
best
fucking
thing.
loser, in that brown suit.
Oh, he looked like a
Oh, the
ball.
oversized one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And the
Uh-huh.
girl was like, "Oh, what are you wearing?"
looking like a CPA partner from the late 2000s.
What the fuck, really?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so
there's this meme. It's like that came out during COVID when the whole work from home thing like started like coming about, and it was a picture of a dude's like feet, and if the dude's if your like boss's pants go over his shoes too far and are too baggy, you ain't working from home.
What do you
You know what
mean?
I'm saying?
What do
'Cause
you
he's
mean?
old.
Like
He's-
if his suit pants aren't fitted
Uh-huh.
and they're baggy as hell,
Uh-huh.
then you ain't working from home.
Why? Because he's super old school?
Yes.
Oh.
Because this motherfucker's from the late 2000s, bro.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I never looked at that. Like everybody at my office looks pretty good.
No, there's
Mhm.
a lot of the older people, like they'll have like the plaid or like they have like the fatter ties. Like now the skinny ties are in. but
Oh,
they
the
have, like,
fat tie.
the
Yeah,
fat
yeah,
ties,
yeah.
bro. Yeah.
the bell, the
Yeah.
bell.
Dude, most of my ties are my dad's old ones, so they're all like the fat
Yo.
ties.
Yeah, they look like a triangle, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, look at I look slick sometimes.
So you guys ready for the daily would you rather?
Oh
All
god.
right,
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
it.
let's go.
All right,
let's go
let's
for
hear
it.
You guys didn't sound excited. I want to hear
I'm
some
never
excitement.
excited when you
I'm
bring one of those up.
simultaneously very excited and very ready to be disappointed by whatever the hell comes out of your
All right, so should I not share it then?
No,
You should
go
share
I
it.
want some
Do it, bro.
enthusiasm.
Yeah, let's go, Andrew.
All
Yeah.
right.
Would
That's
you
what I
rather?
want to hear. I
Yeah.
like the energy, guys. I love it. Next time you guys come with that, okay? So today's would you rather. So let's say you're
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I was about to say- I'm like, yo, next you're about to tell me you put a lot of thought into these ones. All right, go ahead.
there's not a lot of thought.
What's it going to be?
All right, so let's say your mom and you're, all right, I gotta do a straight face. Your mom and your girl switch bodies, right?
Oh, I don't like
Alright.
where this is going.
You gotta their mental's there.
Okay.
So you got your girlfriend's mental in your mom's body.
Mm-hmm.
You got your mom's mental.
So they
in your
switch
girlfriend-
brains.
They switch brains basically. You gotta fuck one of them to release this evil spell. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, you seem you
Fuck
really
your
like this
mom?
one.
Yeah, so what are you doing?
Why is that so funny? The prospect of fucking your
No,
mom.
because I would, if I was a guy, I would choose to still fuck my girlfriend, right? But then it's my mom's brain in there, so you're fucking your mom.
Either way, you're fucking your mom.
Yeah, I know,
Let's
bro.
get that out of the way.
But I would if I don't want to know, dude. Oh, that is a tough one, bro.
What do you mean? I just answered it. So easy.
Hey, nah,
Which one you
it's
picking?
not
Ed?
easy.
He's putting a lot of thought into it.
Just picture your girlfriend and your mom.
It would
Switch brain.
It would have to be
Real bad curse. Like they're
Damn,
losing
man.
years off their life for me to
Come on,
break this curse.
Never mind.
Every second you stole is 1 year of their life.
Every second you stole is one more second in bed.
I'm a minute in.
It would have to be my girlfriend in my mom's body.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
You have to do it like blindfolded, bro. and yeah, can I just get like a
When she moans and she talks, it's in your
Oh
mom's
no, bro! Oh,
Yo, you said their brains swapped out their voices.
You get in the gag, bro.
Shut
You're
up, bitch.
gagged and blindfolded.
Oh, that's
And then you
funny.
gotta do the same shit you would do. So if you slap a bitch, you gotta slap. If you choke her, you gotta choke her.
Yeah, shout. I'm,
And
I'm
it's-
double bagging to keep myself extra safe, bro.
So when they switch,
Oh my
make
god.
sure no surprise child comes.
So which one would you pick?
What do you mean? 2 bags is safer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there's no surprise child when they switch. Yeah.
How is it safer if it's just rubbing each other? It's the same
What do
thing
you
with
mean?
medical gloves
It'll rip. You're
Yeah,
not supposed to
because
double.
of tension,
Then you put 3 on.
bro.
No, but putting more wouldn't stop. That's what she's saying.
Well, you
Putting
might
more wouldn't-
extend and make.
Have you ever tried it?
increase the.
I have not
So how do you know?
Because of medical
do you know?
gloves. 'Cause
How
of
do you
medical
know?
Gloves.
Because I
Are
wear medical
gloves
gloves.
lubricated?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But for surgery, your hands are in like blood.
But
and
the
whatever,
outside. Oh yeah, okay. That's
and
point.
so like you're rubbing and stuff, right?
Mhm.
So it can rip. And that's
But have
why,
you ever put on 2 gloves and been in someone's body before?
bro, I know someone in medical field
He's dying on this hill.
that
When
put on
fucking his
those
mom.
gloves and got shit on their
With 2
fingers.
condoms.
With 2
Wait,
condoms.
whoa.
And a third one on my nuts,
Ew, what the fuck?
just for safe measure.
What's for safe measure?
A third one on my nuts. So 2 on the top, 3, 1 on the bottom.
What if that squeezes too tight?
Yeah, don't you like lose blood supply and they're gonna fall off?
Actually, I feel like your vas deferens like can get pretty narrow. I mean, they're just 2 tubes.
All right, you gotta explain vast differences. I'm lost
It's,
there.
it's the tubes that connect your testes to your urethra.
Oh yeah, for you mentioned that on the we had the vasectomy episode. You
I
mentioned
did?
that. Yeah. Now thinking
Uh-huh.
because I was like, it
The
sounds
vas
familiar.
deferens.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what they snip when you get a vasectomy.
Yeah. So the switch thing is real.
What switch thing?
Where they put a switch that they
Oh,
install.
I
a
thought you were
switch.
talking about switching.
I thought you were talking about the
mom
other switch,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
and-
So what team are you guys on?
I
Like
already
you-
said what I was gonna do.
What was it?
the same thing I
Fuck
did,
my
right?
girlfriend
Huh?
and my mom. No.
I think I would
your
have
girlfriend
to.
and your
I think
Fuck
I would
my
have
girlfriend.
to.
My mom's
with your
brain
mom's
in
brain.
there. Yeah.
Yo.
I think I would probably do that too.
I
It's
can't
a tough one, but like
Honestly,
given the
I-
circumstances,
imagine my mom is like
'Cause-
47, right?
Because your mom has to live with the consequences, not you.
Exactly.
You don't think that's gonna be traumatizing for you though?
Yo.
Not
Hey,
from
who's
what-
gonna live
not
longer?
from what you
Yo,
see.
Who's
shit.
living longer? Let's be honest.
She.
Yo, dude, that was dark.
Especially if she's like 80 or 90, you know, fucking bang that shit out real quick.
Better touch that wood, bro.
Also, I think that you would last less in your girlfriend compared to doing in your mom's body, fucking the mom. You know what I'm saying? Like you would last less fucking the girl, your girlfriend, than fucking your mom. No, lost me. All right,
I
lost you.
feel
Yeah,
like
I mean,
I see the logic, but I don't know. I
Wouldn't
feel
it be
like
the
it's
same?
still in my
It's
head that
kinda-
it won't make me go
Like
faster.
let's say when you're fucking your girlfriend, you don't know. Let's say that's the thing.
What?
Like you don't know that they.
Yeah, but then
the mom.
the whole premise was to make
yeah,
a choice.
they do know. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes it too easy. Yeah.
Yeah, then you would just go about your day.
Yeah, right. It's like nothing happened.
You find out
I
later
think-
at night. You're like, whoa, no.
I think I'm team fuck my girlfriend because I don't
In
think
your
Wait,
mom's
wait,
body.
but in which one?
Oh yeah, fuck my girlfriend's body with my mom in it. Because when I specify it sounds really bad.
Well, the logic is right. Like, yes, the mental damage will be there, but at least like
Not
it's not
me,
physical.
right?
You know.
For the thing that's really changing it for me, that's really
What?
the decider is that if let's say it has to be till completion, right? I'm gonna spend more time fucking my mom than fucking my girlfriend. I think. So
What are you trying to say about your mom?
I'm saying that.
What do you
I'm saying your girlfriend's 100% more attractive than your mom.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're fucking a girlfriend that looks exactly like your mom or less hot than your mom, then you're doing it wrong. You know? Like, you're doing the whole dating thing wrong.
Yo.
Damn, bro.
I see.
Coming
Yeah.
out
So
swinging.
you're saying like evolutionarily, like you're downgrading if your girlfriend is if your mom
If
is
you
hotter than
can't
your
bag,
girlfriend.
if you can't bag a girl that's hotter than your mom,
Yeah.
then you suck at dating.
What if your mom's like is it Jennifer
Outlier.
Aniston?
Outlier.
Outlier
Yeah, what's-
slow.
Not even on the
Beyonce.
map.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
take the exception and make it the rule.
You
You know, fuck that. No, let's be honest. Not everyone's mom is hot.
Yo,
that's
that reminds me, bro.
Mm.
I had throughout like all of middle school and high school, I had this one group of friends, right? And we would always go over to one of the friends' houses because that was like the spot, right? And one day, in
I'm
front
scared
of
where it's going.
everyone, one of the guys,
You're laughing. I can't even
one of-
understand.
yeah.
Take a deep breath, bro.
All right.
Come on.
So yeah, we're all hanging out at this guy's house, right? And we always go to this guy's house because once you get comfortable with this house, it's like the spot.
Uh-huh.
So we all go there. We've been going there for like 3 or 4 years. And one day, while we're just all hanging out at the end of the day, one of our friends she goes, "Hey, yo, Ralph, your mom's a MILF." I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Was it him?
And then
Yo, was it him?
No. I didn't know him. I didn't know him
It
then.
most definitely was not your mom.
It happens, bro. I'm gonna be honest. But I didn't know that was in middle school. I knew him in high school.
Yeah. And so nobody, first of all, nobody disagreed when he said that, right?
He's like, yeah, and then he goes like, give me a tally. Let's get a tally.
I can say for sure when he said that, I was like,
Did you guys continue going to the house?
yes. And funny enough, one of the guys in our friend group was a little older and he was like 19. And while we were all like 14.
What the
15.
fuck?
And
Oh, was that the guy that throws the ball that would roof a ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he once climbed up onto a roof and then fell down, bro. And broke his
fuck?
ankle, bro.
Don't make stories. Don't make
Yeah.
stories. We'll get to that.
But he was like,
It's like Art Smash.
Bro, that's so different though, because
He
he's
got the-
19.
He got
Yeah.
the older man
And-
check of approval.
Right? And for all of us, because we were so young and like barely hitting puberty,
Yeah.
we're like,
Yeah.
we're like,
You're like, that's the mom.
Wait,
Wait,
you
the
know?
guy that said it was 19?
yeah.
Oh!
No. The
No.
guy that started it was my age. But the guy that agreed in our prepubescent minds, we were like, yo, this motherfucker can actually fuck Ralph's
Yeah.
grandma.
That's crazy.
And so what did Ralph say after? Did he kick you guys all out? He's like, get the fuck out of my
Nah,
house.
he just like Alright, I guess.
What? Yeah.
Yo!
What are you supposed to say to
What
that?
are you saying?
You're supposed
Like,
to shut
I would
that
fuck
shit.
my mom too. Like, you're not gonna say
No,
that.
but
You
you're
know,
supposed to shut that shit down.
But you don't know if it's a compliment or like a diss.
it's definitely a compliment.
because none of your boys will actually go fuck your mom.
Why not?
I've heard. I've read. I've
read
had
some
Reddit
stories.
stories.
Why not? Yeah.
Right?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Well, just because like they're your
Is
boys.
she single?
Because they're
Yo.
your age, bro.
Yo.
What?
What?
shit?
They're
Yo, yo, yo.
13.
No, that guy's 19, bro.
I got another hypothetical, bro.
All right, let's hear it.
Yeah, if your mom was divorced and single, and you know your mom's lonely, and you have a guy friend that you know is hella solid, like he's actually like very like he's like very family oriented. He's like about his business.
He checks
like,
all the boxes.
Yeah, like that if he's gonna date someone, he's in it for the long run, and he's actually interested in your mom.
I would introduce him.
You know what I'm saying? Would you put that? Would you
Yeah.
set that up?
Yeah, I would set it up. Why not?
You would set it up.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Dude, imagine you set it up and he's just a dickhead to you.
No, he's like the bad stepfather.
Yeah.
But
He's
he's gonna be your dad. In like 2 years.
So, but like, and if he's gonna be a dickhead to me, guess what? Mom's gonna divorce him.
No.
Nah, I don't think
I
it'll work
think
like
once-
that if the mom's lonely.
Well,
you're
no.
old enough.
If I'm already like my age,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't care. Because if like let's say that person makes my mom happy, right?
Mhm.
And besides, I wouldn't have introduced them if I thought he's a dickhead.
Yeah, exactly.
know?
Yeah.
So,
That's
but,
what. Yeah.
but if he turns out to be a dickhead later, I would like tell him, it's like, oh, like that's how I feel about him, but you do you,
Like let's say like whenever you guys argue, he always has that card like, I fucked your mom.
Dude,
That's instant loss.
actually, funny enough,
Yeah.
so one of
No matter what,
bro,
I'm gonna come back from that.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Fucked your mom. Okay.
Yo.
Well, like you can't say
I know
anything.
how I'm gonna come back on it. I'll just be quiet for that one time, and I'm gonna fuck his dad, and then I'm gonna break their marriage up, and I'm like, I fucked your dad, and now your mom is single too.
damn.
What if the dad's like 60
I don't give a
that is
shit,
tough.
bro.
and he's not
I'm gonna get
gay?
him some Viagra.
All right,
That
yo.
is tough.
So I got a
Yeah.
story to retell. That was my friend's. So he works at a body shop, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's these
Body
two
shop?
guys. That, like
It's an
body shop,
auto
like
repair,
cars.
auto.
So he's working there, right? And he brings these two of his buddies with him, and we're just at like a Wendy's getting food.
Uh-huh.
And one of the guys makes a joke, and the other turns around. He's like, "Well, I fucked your mom," and I started dying laughing. I'm like,
Wait, this is in real life?
Yeah, this is in real life, and I'm just dying laughing. And the guy turns around, and like you guys would probably be like, "Oh, haha, fuck you," but he
Mhm.
turned around pissed.
Yeah.
Turns out the guy was fucking his mom. Who was in a relationship.
He
with
actually
the mom.
was fucking his
And they
mom.
worked at the same place.
That's crazy, bro.
And they're like the same age.
Wait, where was
Yo,
this?
that's crazy.
This was Long Island.
In Long Island.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's fucking
And the
crazy.
guy was just like, I was just like, I don't even want to
Dude, that's
ask.
You should have
But
dapped him up, bro.
my friend gave me the rundown later, and he was like, "Yeah, they've been fucking for like a year and a half now." And I was like,
Not even
"Dude."
dating, they've been fucking.
Oh,
It's
no.
a mission of guilt right there.
Low-key, I don't know if they were dating. It was just such a shock in the moment. I kind of
They were
forgot,
dating.
but like I know that he was fucking that other kid's mom.
Dude,
It was
that's
just
like the
oh.
middle school, like living the dream comeback.
Yeah.
You know, like I
Yeah.
fucked your mom, but middle school kid saying it to another middle school kid, it's like, no, you didn't. But him actually doing that's a
Yo, that's a low
You can't come
blow,
back.
dude. Every time you have an argument, he's just like, "Well, I fucked your mom." Like, what are you gonna say?
Yeah.
What's your defense?
But I
to
mean,
that?
why is that even a diss?
Well, it's just like weird.
yeah, it's,
I thought it'd be, if I was in the guy's position, if I was a dude whose mom was getting fucked, I would pull up to my friend every day and dab him up like, "Yo, what's good, dad?"
Where's my allowance?
so then
Yeah.
it takes away the
It's just-
punchline.
It's
you know?
just the dynamic.
yeah.
What if,
Yeah, like, where's my allowance? You know?
I was like thinking about it. What if like the mom gets in a fight with the friend, right? And then like she goes.
You mean
and-
your dad?
Yeah. Yes, it's a good one. So like, they get in an argument, and then she's just like, your mom is venting to you about it. She's like, "Oh, he has such a small dick anyway," or like some crazy
Send me
shit,
some
and you're
pics,
hearing
send me
all
some pics, bro.
He's
You're
like
hearing
he
all
has
this
a big ass
crazy-
wart on his dick.
Yo.
I don't know. It's a lot of ways it could go.
No,
but
but
yeah, that
like-
was my story.
That's such a great comeback, though. If they do have an argument, be like, yo, send me a dick pic. Or you just log into your mom's phone, get those nudes he's sending her, and then be like, that you? You know, every time you
That's
say that
weird,
for the
that's
mom,
weird,
that
that's
you?
weird.
Your mom's not gonna
That's
give
weird.
you her phone.
Baby,
That's
is this
weird.
you? Like, you know?
Your mom's not giving you your phone so you can find dick pics.
No, you're not. She's not gonna give it to you. Take it.
Face ID would have.
When she's
Mhm.
sleeping,
This monster.
Yeah, horrible. Fucking other people's dads.
no, I mean, like, that's hypotheticals.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, that's hypotheticals only.
But yeah, so end of that story, I guess, was just like, you know, they
Uh-huh.
went a little back and forth, and then it was just business as usual. And that was just
Business
like,
as usual.
well, I mean, you know, then we finished the Wendy's, they dropped me off, and then I didn't see, I've never seen them again since, but like,
That's crazy.
it was a surreal moment, you know. And because my friend
That's-
still
yeah.
works with them, I'll still get like the occasional update, like, oh yeah, this happened. Yeah, he took this guy's mom to like Florida for vacation.
No.
And shit like that. And it's just like, yo, that's nuts, bro. Like I don't think I would be comfortable no matter how close my friend is. Like,
Imagine it's your best
Oh,
friend.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
With
But
your
don't you
mom.
like your best friend?
I do, but then
Do you, don't you trust your best
but
friend?
you know,
Nah.
every relationship, there's going to be some friction from time to time. If they get into an argument and he says something nasty to your mom, then you
Yeah, you
retain
stupid
that.
bitch. Imagine you're in the other room.
Or like if your mom's like
Yeah.
venting about like how he's not good, then you're like, then you start resenting your best friend.
Yeah, that's
Not like in bed.
that's
No,
that's
not-
wait.
eating. That's eating where you shit, bro.
Wait, your
Like,
mom, yo, but that's. I feel like that's on your mom. If she starts venting to you about your best friend, she
Yeah.
obviously knows that you're tight with your friend, right? So,
like you're in your you're like you're at a family function and they start fighting. He starts calling her out like you stupid bitch, like all that. Like I don't know how I would feel about that. Hey, don't call my mom a bitch.
How would you
I
feel like,
fucked her.
how would you feel if your mom had like someone that she's friends with benefits?
Am
that's
I,
not related to you in any
Yeah.
way.
That's not related to, but you
Oh,
see
it's
that
just some
person.
dude.
Am I witnessing the like session?
if he's
Am I
bad-
hearing things?
What?
No.
Am I like?
No.
No, you
If-
just know
so then
because
that's
your
okay.
mom told you.
Yeah, but so then
Your
that's
mom
okay.
told you?
As long
Like,
as,
yeah,
but as
'cause-
long as my mom's happy, you know, I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, if you don't have a connection to the guy and he's bad to your mom, tell her to break it off.
no, but
you know?
like I feel like friends with benefits is pretty toxic because at one point one of the people ends up liking the other person, and then if that other person decides to move on and this person likes them, you know, it's not gonna end well. So wouldn't you want better for your mom?
yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, off of that, when you were saying that story or that whatever that blurb was, I
Whatever the fuck that was, you know.
I don't know the right word for it, but I was thinking about a Reddit thing I read online where if you want your significant other to like have a psychological connection to you, like if you want to manipulate the shit out of them, you put a nicotine patch on them every time. Every time you go to
memes, that's so fun.
every time you go to sleep, you put a nicotine patch on them. When you wake up for them, you take it off. So when they're like away from you for like a week, they have withdrawals from the nicotine.
Yo, what the fuck have
I've
you
seen
been
that.
You
reading,
ever
bro?
seen that? Yeah. That. But I was just thinking. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's
that's
so
a
hilarious.
dark
Isn't
ass
that
fucking-
hilarious?
So
Well, it's a
hilarious.
joke. It's something you read online. It's a meme.
Someone's
It's like,
totally done that shit though.
I'm
Yeah,
sure they
for
have.
sure.
Totally done
I'm sure
that
someone's
shit.
fucked their
Someone
best
has
friend's
totally
mom.
done that.
I'm sure someone's fucked their best friend's mom. So you know, like someone's done everything. You know.
Oh shit, bro. That
Yo.
was.
I read this one story where also on Reddit because I love reading these like Reddit stories, and I actually am a part of this subreddit called Relationship Advice, and one of them was hypothetical, but it was like me and my girlfriend are very close together and we like to fart around each other, and like sometimes we squat and pretend like we're gonna like, you know, really rip a huge one. And at one time right after shower she did that on the bed and she shat all over the bed, you know.
She Amber heard it.
You know? No, apparently it was wet. Amber Heard's was like dry as shit, but that was like
you read
diarrhea.
you read into the case file, huh?
So like, what would you guys do if somebody shat on your bed as a joke like that?
Was it on purpose or accident?
Well, she was trying to fart, but she ended up shitting all over
but
it.
if it's an accident, okay. But like, if it was on purpose, like
Really?
Amber Heard, I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
feel a type of way.
I would tell her to go wash the sheets.
Yeah,
You
I would-
wouldn't help?
Huh?
You wouldn't help?
No, you shit on the bed. Clean
Yeah.
the fucking
Oh,
bed.
you know what's the worst? Ooh,
The
since it was
mattress
wet.
thing.
Yeah, it was wet. It probably went through the cloth and just seeped into the mat. That's your side. That's your fucking side.
Oh no, dude.
Aren't you just flip it over? You
Flip
know,
it
upside
over?
down, yeah.
The whole mattress.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah,
Oh, that would
That's-
suck.
that's gross. Yo, you know they're actually, speaking of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, I think they're coming out with a documentary
There is.
about their court case.
Yeah,
It's-
dude,
it's out
that's
already.
What?
that's comedy
out
gold.
already?
Yeah, on Netflix.
Oh,
That's
wait, it's on
comedy
Netflix?
gold.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Just Johnny Depp. Yeah, Amber Heard. Yeah.
That's
It's really
crazy.
not
It's
crazy.
really just
I know
plainly
what I'm
stated.
watching tonight.
Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard.
Why
Yeah.
would
It should be
watch
she
that?
shat on my
It's
bed.
funny as hell. I was like hearing little news blurbs here and
Just
there, but I
watch
didn't
the whole
follow
court
it.
case, bro.
That's a lot.
That
of
shit
watching.
is like
I'll watch
100
the,
hours.
Yeah,
It
I'll
was
watch the
fun.
hour and a half documentary, get all the important stuff, you know.
Mm.
Dude, there was a scene in it where not a scene, like it was a movie,
A scene?
but there was a
It
there
was
was
basically a movie.
Yeah. there was this witness standing where the witness comes up and then this guy's from like I think a news organization that was covering the case or whatever, and the lawyer says that like you were reporting on this and the reason why you're a witness on this case is because you want your 15 minutes of fame and you got it, and the guy snapped back.
Oh, he
He's
had
like-
a great clap back.
What did
bro.
he say?
He said
I don't
the
even remember.
reason why you picked up this case because you wanted your 15 minute of fame.
Yeah.
And she was like,
She was like, that this is
this is
argumentative.
not related. Yeah,
This is-
argumentative,
this
not
argument,
related to the
and
case.
then the guy goes like, I beg to differ. I was just going off your own logic.
Yeah.
And then I was like, ooh.
Ooh,
I saw
yeah.
edits on it. I was like, oh, that went hard.
I watched a lot of meme compilations about Amber Heard where she goes like, a bee, and then it's like, you know, memes with like the same like intonation that she's talking and her fake facial expression is like, a bee, I'm crying. You know, like it was fun as hell.
Yeah, she was fake crying. You could tell.
Yeah, she was clearly.
She was like that middle school child that was like crying for the littlest reasons. Like he gets his hand hit. He's like, oh, is anyone watching? It's like, Mom, please, fucking get
Bro.
bigger brother.
So like a soccer player.
Yeah.
But actually, you know, when I was growing up, I was afraid to cry in front of my aunt if I hurt myself. Like if let's say I was riding my
Right.
bike and like
You
I
fell
busted my
skidded.
knees or something, or like when I got my thingy over here, the nail stock here, I forgot.
What?
Yeah, I didn't tell my family because they would tell me it's on
Wait, you
me.
got a nail stuck in your head?
half of the nail head.
Tell that
stuck over
story.
here.
Tell that story.
I
I know.
said it before.
What the fuck?
He doesn't remember.
I
Do you-
said it before, right?
I don't quite remember.
Just
I think you
recap
did,
on
but,
it,
like,
though.
All
yeah, I
right,
might
so
need a little-
basically, yeah, I had the nail stuck over here. I have a little scar
How
right
did
here.
How
All
did
right,
that happen?
Little backstory on Diana. Grew up in Uzbekistan.
Okay, yeah.
You know.
And so I had nothing to do.
Enough said. That's
Yeah,
all.
enough said, bro.
Uzbek where? A stand? Is that like near Pakistan? I'm sorry.
Anyways, you want me
Yeah.
to tell the story?
Yeah,
or you
just-
want to say the story?
I was making
Slap
some-
him up. Slap
I was
him up.
making some
Oh,
backstory.
it's so funny.
I fucked your mom. See, that's when you use it. I fucked your mom. All
And I
right.
fucked your dad.
Damn.
Anyways,
Wait. Before you get to that, what's worse, fucking your mom or if someone fucks your mom or someone fucks your dad? Which one's worse?
Well, are you a guy or are you the daughter or the son? Like I feel like
Yeah.
if you're a daughter and then your friends goes and fucks like your dad, you're gonna feel extra like.
what if it's your guy friend and you're a guy and he fucks your dad?
What if it's a straight guy fucking your gay dad?
No, straight dad.
Like,
But that's just rape
you
at that
find
point.
out, no, but that's how,
Right?
no, but that's how you find out your dad's gay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is all of a sudden like?
Yeah.
Because a straight guy fucking a straight guy, that's rape.
Well, you thought he was straight.
yeah. Now,
Well, I think it's
yeah.
implied that it's consensual.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
God.
'Cause,
Argumentative.
yeah, if it wasn't consensual, then it's just rape. Then your friend's
That's what I thought.
then
it
your
was,
friend's
I
just
thought
a
it was rape.
horrible person that's committed a crime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not towards you or anything. He's just a horrible.
He's just a
person.
shitty person, yeah.
but what the?
Yeah. So I think a straight guy fucking your gay dad, that would be tough.
Well, then the straight guy is gay too.
No, but what if it's just a power play?
Establish dominance.
I'm sure guys in prison that go and rape other guys in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
You're gonna
like
be
that's
my
a
bitch
power
tonight.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
I wouldn't survive in prison.
You're tweak ass. No.
Nah,
Now
nah.
that you clean shave. Nah.
15 years younger, looking like a snack.
Oh jeez, bro.
Like a
Ooh,
snack.
bad. That was
Yeah. All right. So you're talking about the nail. Sorry, I thought it was hilarious. It just came up.
Yeah.
Look-
Anyways, so what happened is I was bored outside and I climbed on top of the outdoor toilet, right? And then the top had the weird roof. You know, it had
Uh-huh.
tiles.
Uh-huh.
So I try, and then on the bottom there was sand from construction because we were building a steam room basically outside, like a banya, right? And
Wait, what's
Banya.
up?
a steam room, like a sauna steam room.
I love how you said.
In what language?
in Russian,
Yeah.
banya. But
I
they,
like how you said like we knew what
you guys
that
don't know what a traditional banya is.
No, 3 for 3. No one knows.
Okay. I swear, like a lot of people I spoke to that are not like
I mean,
Russian,
yeah,
they
Russian-
know about
Well, when
it.
Okay.
you said steam room,
They're
I
not
figured
Russian,
it
but what
out,
are
like-
they? Like Eastern
No,
European?
no, they're like from somewhere here, and they know what it is. It's basically it's a steam room where you lay down and you have this like, that basically that bush thingy. They take a bunch of tree thingies and they slap you with it as you're like laying on this fucking stone.
Oh,
They-
it's kind of like the suction cups.
It
But
feels
for
really
the-
good
yeah.
because it's hot, and then like that makes your skin a little bit more
Exfoliate.
hot, and then it opens up the
Yeah.
pores because the blood rushes to it. And then right after that, you run outside and pour cold water on it. It feels fucking amazing.
Hmm.
I lost like 10 pounds on it, bro. Oof, anyways.
On it like it's a fucking.
Lost all the water weight.
Yeah, I did. I'm
Why?
sure. But it was
And then
amazing.
you drank some Poland Spring. And you're right back.
Oh shit, I'm back on it, huh? But anyway, so like we were building that thing and we had a sand pile, and normally nothing in that sand, right? And because I jumped in it before. So I jumped, I tripped because the tile was off, and I kind of started falling like this, right? And as I fell, I was in the sand. That's all I realized. And when I get up, I saw like some weird thing here. So I just like plop, you know, like just took it out, and it was like a little bit of a dent here, like a little bit of a cut. But I didn't go home until much later when the blood dried out, and I like wiped it off. Like nothing happened, and it just like looked like a wrinkle at this point. Like, you know, if I do like this, it looks like a wrinkle.
She still has it.
Yeah, it's like right over here.
Yeah.
I see.
Mhm.
I'm like right here. I see. it.
You ain't putting a foundation on that one.
I don't.
You can't because it's indented.
I
It's
carry
so
I
3D.
carry it as like a battlefield scar. You
I
know?
think that's pretty.
Wait,
That's
so were you
badass.
in high school? Would you put foundation on your acne but not the thing?
No, because I'm not self conscious about this one. Because I think it's pretty cool.
I think it's cool.
That's how you warded off like the bullies.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I was like one of the only Russian kids there in the whole school,
Good choice of
Uh-huh.
words.
and literally nobody ever bullied me there.
Really?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I had some of those kids like really be like, "Yeah, Diana's the gang, you know? That is the gang, bro." I'm telling you. Like I would wear the craziest outfits to school, and they were like, "Why is she never getting detention?"
Mhm.
And then they were like, "Yo, leave her alone, bro." It was really fun. It was fun.
When you said when you were talking about Russians and like before earlier, you're like, oh well, the people I talk to, they're not Russian. I thought you were gonna be like they're Kazakhstan. Or, like there's some
They're
there's
Uzbek.
there's some derivative there's some derivative of Russian.
What are they? Ukrainian?
Yeah.
Like Polish?
Yeah.
Armenian?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No, but like some Jewish people here, they know about it. The Russian Jews.
Keyword.
Keyword, yeah, not the Hasidics. They don't know about it.
I've only been in a sauna or a steam room once.
Really?
And the steam room I went in, it was like hot rocks, and you poured a little water on. It was like steam.
Where was it?
In a gym.
Oh,
I can't. I don't like saunas.
I love sauna.
I hate saunas. I'm not a big sauna guy.
It was great to like sweat like crazy and then cold shower. It was like
Mhm.
the same thing when you
Yeah.
would say you get hit with the hot
But the-
burning shit. And
But
then
you
walk-
know what? You know
Cold
what's the
water.
best? When you do that and then you come out to snow and you rub snow on yourself.
Snow.
Uh huh.
I'm
Those
not
are
walking
amazing.
out and from the steam room into
Wait,
the snow.
So you did it in the winter.
No, I did it multiple times because we had it in the backyard. But I'm saying that's the best way to
Wait,
do
where
it.
do you get snow from? I'm still on that.
in the winter
from
time.
Uzbekistan. From the
Yeah,
sky.
so in the
Yeah,
winter.
from the
Yeah.
sky.
Okay.
But actually, I have this crazy story of me going to a spa in Queens because I, for some reason, thought going to Queens spa and traveling 3 hours by public transportation was better than taking a train to New Jersey and going to a better spa.
the Korean one.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I went to Spa Castle in Queens and it was fucking terrible. First of all, I brought a swimming suit, okay? Because I was like, okay, the girls only, we're gonna wear swimsuits, right? And it says no swimming suit, and there was a fucking guard standing there, like a girl guard, and she was like, "You gotta take that off." I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. So
Get naked.
Get naked. Yeah,
Wait, you had to be naked? In
yeah,
there?
you had to be
Yo.
fully nude, bro. And so like we
Can't believe. Wait, I'm sorry. I can't believe you saw my dick.
Saw your dick many times.
Yeah.
Not
Alright,
not
alright.
just in the spa.
Not just in the spa.
what,
You've
what
been
did you
when I
see?
swinging that thing
Sleeping,
around
when I'm
every day, bro.
You took them undies off when you're
I think.
sleeping
I
over.
think maybe my dick popped out of my boxers. Is that what you're talking about? Because sometimes I do catch myself. Yeah.
You just got to keep that under wraps.
Or
Let
like-
him stew with it.
Or sometimes if Andrew would sit in the position that I'm sitting in with
Uh-huh.
boxers on, you know what I'm saying?
I have a
That's how you
picture.
saw it?
I have a picture of me like sitting like this, and just my nuts just drooping out of my boxers.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
But
Never
I think I
happened to
lost
me.
it. I lost it on my old phone. Yeah. So but I do remember that, and then I also lost that picture of me in the pink shorts.
Yeah.
I don't have that picture anymore.
The salmon
No.
shorts.
Yeah.
with the fedora.
Yeah, dude.
Fedora. Oh yeah.
Dude, fedora looks good. You guys are hating.
No, I think it does look good.
We should
When you're
all have
walking
a.
around with the cane and the fur coat and the.
You guys, do you guys want?
Andrew rocks the fedora when he's feeling himself. He like stashes it under the bed, and when he's like having sex with a girl, he just.
I put on the gold chain.
Yeah.
I put on the gold chain.
Just like, ooh.
Yeah. So also, do you guys want to do the one chip challenge?
Yeah, let's do that.
No, you don't.
Yo,
like spice?
I offer an alternative.
What?
Something that lasts a little longer. Basically, hot ones.
What?
Or not hot.
Ooh,
You know what
hot
I'm
one
saying?
wings.
Yeah, hot wings. Wait, what's it called?
Hot ones.
Hot ones, right? That's
Yeah,
the
with
name
the
of
wings, and then you put
Yeah,
the dip on
yeah.
it.
Hot ones, but we just do it throughout the podcast, and every time we hit, a certain marker
We're
of
just
time.
eating chicken wings?
Yeah, well, we eat chicken wings, and we have
Dude, I'm just gonna
bottles of
turn
hot
into a
sauce.
tomato.
Bro, I'm
with the
sure
whole
it's not
thing.
as spicy.
But you
though.
like spicy.
I do like
No,
spice, but I'd
Is
still
it?
turn into a tomato and
It's
sweat.
really
Like,
spicy.
Wait,
Yeah.
we're having two conversations. What happened?
She just didn't believe that the wings
Yeah, I
could
don't
get
believe
spicy.
it's gonna be that spicy.
Oh, like the
Oh,
bomb.
you're-
Because
Ooh,
I
yeah.
eat like spicy
Nah.
food.
I cannot
Yeah.
handle spicy, and I'm offering this up.
I like love when I'm sweating from
Yeah.
this spice, and when my lips are like,
You're
I
fucking, you're
feel-
salving.
I feel like
I-
you
never
might
said.
have digestive problems if we do what you said, the one chip
yeah, I
challenge.
couldn't like.
But
First
dude,
of all,
I'm down for it.
bro, I shut myself that one time when I had that. It was terrible. My
oh,
stomach.
it burns.
30
bro.
minutes after, like I ate that, my whole body was like on fire and tingly,
yeah,
and then my stomach felt like shit. And I went into the bathroom and I couldn't do anything about it. And I was just sitting there like a crackhead, like
yeah.
Wait, so are we
I don't
doing?
know.
If anything, we could split a chip 4 ways, or are you doing the whole thing?
no, the whole thing is the only way, bro.
Yeah, but also that's not an experience that like
yeah.
I think is worthwhile. I feel like all right, we
Let's
could,
start with hot ones and
yeah,
then
we could
the
do hot
chip.
ones
Okay.
and eat progressively hotter wings throughout the
Ooh,
podcast.
Is anyone
that's
else
gonna be fun.
salivating?
That's
Right?
gonna be
I'm
fun.
a
anyone-
little
is
hungry.
anyone salivating from
Yeah.
this conversation?
Actually, I'm gonna really enjoy the hot ones one. If we just had a bunch of wings,
Yeah,
that'd be so sick.
that would be
That'd be
sick.
cool.
Yeah.
We should definitely do that.
And it could be like dinner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a mukbang, bro.
Yeah, it's a mukbang.
Yo,
It's
we're
like
gonna
getting
have a
two birds
mukbang.
stoned
And
at once.
yeah, ASMR, like,
yeah. I'll
Very
be
nice.
down. I'll be down to do that.
Yeah.
and then like you're gonna have a clip of like mukbang time, ASMR, Nikocado, avocado. And then like fast forward to a year later, we're like, oh, another mukbang.
coming back for the weekly mukbang.
No more podcast show. It's a live mukbang.
So what the hell is a mukbang?
Oh, it's when you
But
eat a lot.
It's when you eat a lot
On
and like
camera.
have like just as many meals as you have. You have people, and it's like a sexual thing.
No.
You just
You
added
know,
that
that's
in.
what's called a mukbang.
Mukbang. Yeah.
That's why he's like, I mukbanged your mom.
Yo.
Had a mukbang with your mom, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a mukbang together.
What the fuck?
You know what a bukkake is?
Yeah. How have you heard of a bukkake but never a mukbang?
I've just never heard of a mukbang, dude.
Have you heard of bukkake though?
What is it?
Like multiple loads at once?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a watcher.
But in a mukbang, you eat it with the food.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck
It's
no,
kinda
That's
like-
what we're
bro.
gonna start doing starting next week.
It's kind of like soggy biscuit.
hmm
You guys know what soggy biscuit is?
You guys nasty.
Soggy biscuits?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know? You're not familiar?
It's like a hazing like ritual, right?
So
What's that?
basically, you have a guy. You have guys in a room,
What?
and the lights are off, and they're all around a biscuit. And you're asking, why is the biscuit soggy? Why is the name of the thing called soggy biscuit? Well, you have a bunch of guys in a room with their dicks out, and they're all jacking off. The last one to come eats the biscuit.
No.
That can't be real. Who does that?
That is
Who
bro?
real.
would
No
eat
way.
it?
That
though?
is
Like,
real.
why would you agree on
I mean,
it?
it's a real concept. Have I heard of anyone ever doing it? No.
Dude,
Thank God, no.
It's kind of like credit card roulette. You know, you have 16 people, and it's like you're hoping you're the guy not to be picked because it's gonna be a really big load
Yo.
in money terms.
And imagine they all have bad diet.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's also
That's the last thing I'm fucking worried about.
No, that's the
Diet.
thing. No, if I'm on it, like if I'm doing that thing, that's the first thing I'm worrying about.
Well,
And
you're
then-
worried about that because you've actually had to taste it.
No,
Mhm.
bro. You can imagine how it tastes too.
another good.
Can I?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Can
Another
I?
another good
Didn't
now.
you suck your own dick?
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Oh,
That's not
him doing that makes me think he finished in his mouth.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I do.
Exactly.
That's how it
You
feels the
do?
best. I mean, if you had your girl
That's
sucking
why
Do
you
it-
he
off
had.
do
every
it this
That's
morning.
why he
reminds me
changed
of-
his diet, bro.
This reminds me of
That's
when-
why I eat so clean. That's
Yeah.
why I'm so in shape.
when
The key
earlier
is to suck your own dick.
when
Yeah.
Then you have something at stake for what you eat.
Exactly.
when earlier he was like
That's how they came up with the saying, "You are what you eat."
when earlier when Edward was like, you know, if he actually fucked your mom, then the play is
Damn
to
it.
actually deflect and act, and like if you fucked your mom, then you go into the joke. I feel like we're playing on that right now. Where like if you actually sucked your own dick, you got to play into it. For
What do you mean? Play into what?
He did suck his dick.
Multiple times.
Did you watch?
No.
damn.
Well, I had a demonstration for all of you guys the other day.
In front of him, especially last time, but you went upstairs too early.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I
I don't remember that.
not
but-
not that unhappy that I
On
was.
Yeah,
our
remember
Patreon
that?
is the
Also,
full
a good
video.
analogy. A good analogy for like soggy biscuit. It's kind of like when
We
you're.
know what soggy biscuit is. Okay?
Yeah, we figured
Yeah,
what
this
it
is
is.
funny.
now,
I was just
bro.
thinking about it.
We understood
So,
it.
what's
now.
so we got the
analogy?
credit card roulette analogy. Another analogy is like you're running from a bear. You don't want to be the slowest guy running from the bear. You just got to be faster than the slowest guy. As long as you're the second guy to finish, you're
But
good.
like, how are they all finishing on the biscuit? What if some
You're all
of them
standing
are
in
like?
a circle.
Yeah,
I'd
you're all
imagine.
standing in
No,
a-
but what if you kind of overshoot and like hits the other guy across?
then he
Then it's like friendly fire. You know, it happens.
then he's gonna aim back at you.
That's
He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna finish too.
but doesn't he have to like go again because then it's not 16 people in a circle?
You can't just
Oh.
reload
Yeah.
like that.
Do what's funny.
But then you lose, right? Because then you would be last, so you would have to eat it.
I thought you said if you came first and then it like totally missed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So you
but
have to go
you
again
came
because you have to
first,
do it on
though.
the biscuit, bro.
Nah, I-
Dude, if you
These are
finish,
extra
maybe if you
strings.
played soggy biscuit, right?
She'd be the one eating the biscuit.
Yo, no.
We are no like aficionados of the
I'm just
soggy
like,
biscuit
I'm just
trade.
trying to
We
understand,
can't-
you know.
Yeah.
if you
The
Trust me, we're
logistics.
just as lost as you are. Okay?
Yo.
Well, I don't think that's in the rule set.
It's not.
I've never heard that degree of specificity before, but you can play that in your game.
if you finish first, what does that say about you?
That you're not trying to eat the biscuit.
Yeah.
No, but like you're first to come, you know, like
But you have the goal in mind before you start, so that means you're motivated and
Yeah.
disciplined enough to do it.
That means you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
means you're the quickest to get aroused
Yeah.
and finish.
You're also probably
room
the
of
most
men.
likely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He got it. Yeah, but
But-
there's a thing where like I saw on Reddit where they were playing a game of Soggy Biscuit. Granted, half the things on Reddit are fake. Like, let's just get that. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah.
It's all for like mental masturbation or like
What?
fun. Like mental you never heard that phrase?
No.
No.
Where it's like you want to think about a thought or like you really want to. It's a phrase. I can't articulate it
Is that
correctly.
what? Is that?
Yeah,
is that
but
what you think?
basically
when
when
you think
when you-
you make thoughts.
yeah,
He is mentally masturbating.
I'm mentally
every time.
masturbating. So I guess it's like a kind of like a creative writing, and then what can get the most upvotes with creative writing. That's the way I think of Reddit.
Mhm.
Right. So
Like the dude that said
so like
his
so
mom
on
jacked him
Reddit.
off when he broke both arms in a ski accident.
I think I've read
No?
that one.
You heard
Yeah.
that one, right?
So
How did he type it?
That
then?
was one of the most famous.
That's
His
a
mom
point.
typed it.
so there's a Reddit post that I read where it was they were doing the Soggy Biscuit challenge and they had them in they had it with the lights off
Uh-huh.
and they're all jacking off and like 2 minutes into it no one finished, they turned on the lights and they're all like in a circle like looking at each other jacking off. Yeah, so I thought that was hilarious.
That's
like
disgusting. bro.
yeah, where you
Yo.
fucking you prank them, you know.
What if you wait a second, what if you recommend that and then like when they all undress and they start, you just turn the light on and you're like sick fucks.
or like maybe it's a benchmark to like set everyone back to zero.
It's like I got dirt on you, yeah.
If I was playing that game, when you would turn the lights back on, I would not be in that room anymore.
You would
Wait
just
a
be out,
second.
you're like,
Yeah,
if I'm not there, I can't be the last.
That's it,
Would you have your pants all the way down in this situation, or are you
No.
all butt naked?
Whatever
I feel
makes
like
it
no.
easier to. I would take them off.
All
You're
the
that
way?
kid
Have
that-
you ever jacked off with your pants on? So how are you gonna finish if they're still on you?
No, you go through the
Discipline and dedication.
zipper. You poke it through the zipper.
But then it's rubbing on the zipper.
Yeah, it's gonna make it
Well, I
even
mean,
more
if you got a lot of
difficult.
dick, then no.
What?
If you got a lot of
No, if
dick.
you have a lot of dick, it's more likely to rub
well,
on
you
the
don't put it.
zipper.
You,
You know,
you
only
open
a-
up the top a bit, and you put. You know, like you don't.
All right.
Only a grower like this would know. Only this grower would know.
Yo, that's crazy.
I've never
With
done
his-
it. I never done it through like.
With his at least above average.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to bring on a witness next time.
I have witnessed
Make sure it's not that girl. You know.
Hard? You've not witnessed it hard.
I don't
I
know.
hope not.
I don't know if it was hard. All I know is it just looked like a bushy grenade.
Bro.
Zone out for 1 second.
A bushy grenade. That's funny. That's a funny analogy.
I'm real bad with that. That's why the guy said I looked autistic, because I move a lot.
Who said that?
Someone in the comments.
Are you
That's why
serious?
I don't watch any of the videos. I don't look at the.
Yes.
I don't look at anything anymore. I'm like,
Autistic.
fuck it.
Your mental's fucked up.
Oh,
Yo,
seriously? What the fuck?